All right, it's day 2 at Merus Adventure Park. I don't know how well the camera's going to pick this up, but we're getting ready to drop down into this canyon, and they actually call this the drop-in zone, but I don't know if the camera's picking this up. But this is absolutely amazing terrain. Just really pretty this morning, Sunday morning, September 1st, and we explored a lot of the southern part of the park yesterday. We're going to go to do the northern side. There is another drop-in called the Drop Zone, and it's pretty sketchy. Watched it on video. I haven't gone over and looked at it yet, but we want some spice, but not that much. Not today. We want to be able to enjoy our day without our heart rates being at 160. So anyway, Sidewinder Trail comes out right here. We took the main road around, and you come over here to this drop-in. And we're going to drop down here in a second. I got a call on the radio and make sure that nobody's coming. Then we got to shift into 4 low. I have a group of 2 at the top of the drop-in. We'd like to drop down if nobody's down there. Okay, 2 rigs headed down the drop-in. Did the volume up, right? Okay, here we go.
Somebody decides to talk to you.
So yeah, it pretty much looks like just, I don't know if it shows it on the camera, but it looks like we're getting ready to just drive down the side of a canyon wall.
Yes, we are.
That was the radio. So I don't know if it shows the sheer steepness of it. This would even be steep coming up on a dirt bike. Yesterday is where we got caught by people going down while we were going up. We just pulled over here, a little bit of a white spot to make it happen. So I wouldn't have thought in Texas that you would have terrain quite like this. This is very much like Hell's Revenge in Moab. It's steep. Kind of like when we took off on the Lion's Back right at the very start. You're like, woo, this is kind of making my heart race. Got enough hours of off-roading on under our belt now. It's not quite as intimidating, but it's still, for the first trail of the day, you're like, okay, here we go. We're driving down the side of a canyon wall.
What's a 90-degree turn?
So we're going to make this turn here. I hope the camera can pick it up. You can kind of see the trails at the bottom of the canyon. It's not even the bottom, because there's the creek that runs through there. So there's, like, once you get down to this flat section at the bottom of the canyon, there's actually another drop in to drop into the creek. We did a lot of the creek yesterday. There wasn't a lot of ledges. Kind of like rolling along and then get to a ledge and see if you can climb it. We did a lot of that in Hidden Falls. It was a lot of fun. Here it was just riding over rocks, which, you know, for an intermediate trail it was pretty cool. Had to see a lot of scenery. Wasn't challenging, it was just rough, and after an hour of that it got kind of monotonous, so we did some other stuff. We got out of it, did some of the other trail. This is right to the right over here is definitely straight down. I don't know who came down here with a dozer and decided this was a good idea to come down, but somebody did. Nothing like having a steep rock drop off in the middle of your downhill rock climb. Wish we had a pitch angle on this thing. It's pretty steep. Climbing out last night, you can't see, all you can see is the hood. You can't see, you know, in front of you. You can see up higher up the hill, but yeah, I definitely would make sure that people follow the etiquette and do the radio call, because I don't want to get caught by somebody like right here, because there's not a lot of room. And to kind of make it super cool, we got a drop and a turn that's off camber. I had to change my mind what I said yesterday about being down here and be cool in a rainstorm. Just thinking that I had to climb out of this thing in the rain and the mud. Traction's really good right now, but I just don't. After seeing all these washouts, it's like, yeah, I don't think I want to go up this in the rain.
I was just thinking the same thing.
It definitely gives you a little bit, you know, I guess if I walk down here or something, it might be a little different, but yeah, I don't think I want to. I can see somebody was down here when it was muddy, which it definitely isn't today. They were calling for rain this weekend, but I think they've taken it out of the schedule. Weather guessers don't ever seem to be able to dial it in. Alright, so that almost concludes the drop-in trail at Merus Adventure Park. It definitely is a way to start your morning.
Don't even quit leaving me out in the sun.
Alright, we're at the bottom of the drop zone. There's not a trail marking on this trail, but people have been up and down it, so we're going to roll up it and get to a point where we got to turn around, then we're going to turn around, then we're going to go back down, and then we're going to go hit this Kate the Great trail.
Why are you doing that? Why aren't you on the trail?
I am on the trail.
It's right there, I thought.
No! Am I on the trail?
I thought the trail was over there.
She thought the trail was over there.
Well, now you're in front of me. Now you're in front of her, see? Kevin. See, he's on the
He drove over that big rock. Hey, you cleared it.
That wasn't intentional.
Kevin makes me do that silly stuff.
Watch your rearview mirror camera. Excuse me.
I swear to God, you and Gene have to be related.
Why?
Because he turns around and goes, oh. He has the same look on her face as you do. Oh my gosh. Are we gonna hit that big tire, that big rock right there?
Yeah, if you go straight, you will. Yep. And then you're off it. And then here comes the rear. Up and over. I don't. Do you?
What did you say?
You and Gene have the same look on your face. You're just silly girls.
Might be our turnaround. You might want to stop and look.
Yeah, it's definitely the turnaround. There's nobody
Can you
past
fit
this.
through here? I don't think you can. You're gonna have to turn now. There's a big rock right there. Like big. You're on it. You're going up. Turn passenger. I don't want to. Well, you slid right off the side of it, but.
I'll leave you room if you want to pop up, Kev.
I think I can make it here.
Did you turn around?
Yep. That's the end.
Change my mind. I can't.
Go that way. We're climbing backwards up the hill. That'd be the back bumper. Little
If
rabbit.
I had a gun, I'd be shooting at your feet right now.
Yeah, I think that way.
You're going down, down, down. There you go. Up, up. Your rear's going up. It's kind of a U-turn. You're on the side of the big rock right now. There you go. Up and down. There you go.
I love these tires. I love
We have to
these
look and see if we have any scratchage.
I didn't
Tire
yesterday. I didn't
over
yesterday.
here slid. You can get turned around in case he needs any kind of assistance. Courtesy.
Hey, I can grab a hold of you with the winch and just drag your front end around. atlases, we could just do front digs.